Continues to make great music. Good morning, Rudy Live. Rudy Live
Good,
Panditing.
good morning. How are
I'm
you?
doing good. Thanks for asking. All right, now, you might be the busiest person in Soca. What you got
Yes, I
coming
am.
up?
What you say?
What you got coming up?
Oh, well, right now I'm heading to Miami Carnival to start shooting for the song that you're
Okay,
that you're gonna play right now that you never heard
that I've never heard, like for real.
before.
All right,
So, I don't know if you know who's I'm featured with in the song.
I don't. I swear to God, I don't know
You
nothing
don't know
about it.
nothing.
You know,
Okay,
wait.
so
Pause,
I'm headed
pause,
to
pause,
Miami
pause,
Carnival.
pause,
Miami
pause.
Carnival is next.
Do you know what pause means? Pause. So, people would be amazed at the things that I really like genuinely don't know. I do not know who is on this record. I don't know the name of the record. Like I pay somebody to do this. Beast does this. So who is on the record?
Peanut, the real nut.
See, I didn't know. Okay, all right. Okay, boom. So
Yeah, that's
I did see a little clip of you and Peanut doing something. Okay, so now that makes sense.
yeah. So you
Okay,
saw a little clip of us doing something. We actually have a song together. It's been in the works
okay,
for a very long time.
all right,
Shout out to One Mission,
all
my
right.
group online that DJ Avalanche is in, and DJ Avalanche is the producer
Oh,
of
this is a
this.
big record. Xavier, I gotta say shout out to Xavier one time as well. But yeah, man, big things are going.
Yes, big things are going on. So Miami is up next, and then after that, of course, the good thing.
Right, right.
we'll, we'll be doing a pop up in St. Thomas on the 18th and 19th at Kmart.
That's
So
right, baby. Came
if
out
you
is
want
still
your
open.
good thing, the skin looking good, come check me on the 18th and 19th.
Yeah.
And then I also looking to go to St. Martin and stuff too. So right now we just promoting and pushing this song. It's been doing well on TikTok.
Okay. So when
Doing well on TikTok, Instagram,
uh huh.
and I'm really happy that we were able to get this on. It was a lot.
Okay, so now
Sometimes doing a collab with different people because he's busy, I'm busy,
Avi is busy clearly. Um, so let me ask you this: if it's an Avi production, like this is the Road March winner in Trinidad,
Yes.
win Road March again, someplace the other day. This record could have this rhythm could have some other features on there, some other big names. Do you know
Mhm.
anything of that sort?
Not right now. I'm the first person. I'm not sure if Avi is opening it up to other people,
Well,
but
Avi's
right
a
now I
businessman. I'm
am.
sure he is.
Yeah, he probably is. When you hear the rhythm, you don't want to jump on it straight up. I'm gonna tell you, like even from when he first sent it to me, this is like my second Avi rhythm. You know that you have the can't stop me shine, then you can't stop me shine.
Yeah.
So it was a boil and bubble rhythm. So this is my second rhythm because that was one a little bit more dancehall ish.
Right. Oh, that was very
And
dancehallish.
yeah, so this one is more like giving you like a little bouillon VI type of style. And yeah, so when I heard a track, I was like, yeah, let me send it over to Peanut. Let me see what he's saying because we been spoken about having a collab together. And I'm really trying to get these collabs going because, rest in peace to Sasso.
For sure.
We were supposed to have a song coming out too
Yeah.
for 2026 as well.
Yeah.
He saw me come off the stage. He's like, Rudy, we gotta do this. So I really trying to lock down my collabs with the people who I really want to collab with, who I gel with. So it's not just about, yeah, I want to do a song with you. I have to be able to gel with you, like what you do and your personality as well. So it's
Yeah.
not just like, let me do a song. The chemistry gotta be right.
Yeah. So,
So
so let me ask you this. I mean, you still got this youthful look about you. We in this game for a long time. Is that diet? Is that regimen? Is that
okay.
good thing? What is that?
So, we gonna say number one good thing,
Okay,
but
all right, there you go.
yeah, I moisturize my skin a lot. That's why I came up with my own products because a lot of products that I see they have all kind of other ingredients in there, and I, really take care of my appearance of how I look. And as well, I exercise. I eat a certain way. I don't drink any sodas. What else? I don't eat any fast food
Okay.
at all. If I drink juice, it's apple juice.
Okay.
I don't eat any red meat at all. I'm more so a pescatarian.
Yeah.
And what else? I take my
I,
vitamins
and you don't walk up a
and
lot.
resting,
Okay.
resting. So when I'm not on stage, because I'm so busy, which I am, I try to get as much rest because when it's go time, it is
Right.
go time.
Right. Right.
So and I just educate myself and everything. I'm also in school. I'm back in college.
What? Oh my God. Okay. That's where my jealousy ends. I have no interest
Yes,
in
I'm
going back
back
to
in
college.
college.
Okay, well, good for you.
Yes.
Hey, today is also our AFT talk. We're going to be talking to the Teachers Union as soon as we debut your
Big
record.
teachers, college, Rudy. Yes.
Education, yes. Yay for education. So, hey, Rudy, Miami Carnival is coming up. What gigs?
Yes.
What you doing?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be on the Soca Bouillon. I have like one event, and then I'll just be shooting, working on shooting a music video for me and Peanut Nut to come out, hopefully by the festival. And I'm also going to be on an Uber Soca cruise. It's not out yet, but I will be performing on Uber Soca cruise.
Oh, hold on, I gotta blow the horn for that.
Yes.
Okay.
So this won't be my first time. It's actually gonna be my second time.
Right.
But the first time it was pretty much I was on a boat. It was like, hey Rudy, you wanna perform, but this time I'm actually gonna
Officially.
officially, yeah.
Okay.
So when they put out the rest of the people, I will be on the lineup. Yes.
Right, well, good for you.
So
man.
VI massive, we running the road again.
All right, there you go. All right, so now what is the name of this record?
The name of this song is Take This Ways. Take This Ways. Oh, and I always also want to shout out Beast.
Oh,
I got to shout out Beast.
Okay.
Beast also, he played a big part in this, just like he played a big part in Grace Response.
Okay.
He did play a big part in this song. So shout out to Selector Beast. That's amazing, dude. He's very wise when it comes to the music industry. Also, shout out to Kamau because some of this was recorded by Kamau and also Tyrone Tiger Mills, who I always have to big him up. He's from home. He's also behind the track of the Baby Mama Can't Stand My Baby Mama. I love to record with him. He knows my voice. Between him, Lincoln, Kamau, they know my voice. They know how far they could push it or it could go.
All right, well, you have mentioned some significant names where I have come to realize that this song has no choice but to be great. It's called Tech This Ways.
When they say clack the T, that's what the young people clack it.
Clock it!
We're about to tear up your airwaves. Turn the volume up. The squad is up. Right here on ViVid Streaming.
What just happened there? Beast? It's not there. It says it's there. It's not there.
It's not there as yet. But we could go into one of Rudy's songs. We could go into Finally.
All right. Well, we started with Finally, but we got.
Did you start? Which Finally you start with? You start with original Finally, the pop Finally.
No. We started with the remix Finally.
Okay.
Let me go with. This
I have so much songs I don't
know. This is one
know.
of my favorite records because I feel foolish right now.
Okay.
First Wave Production.
Right now I had enough.
to be foolish for a man, not me. I ain't foolish. I ain't foolish. I ain't foolish. I ain't foolish.
It's Rudy Live. She ain't foolish. Make some of the best songs in soca. I stand by that.
Thank
I believe
you.
that. Like lyrically, the voice, everything is usually on point. All right, man. Without further ado, I know what to do. I'm gonna find another way to play this song because I gotta play this song. Take this whiz.
This.
One oh, I gonna wait till the one and only I can spit pass here. Y'all stop playing. Wah. This one walking, locking up, and this one pushing back. Okay, your best friend falling down, but you recording now. But why? Who get waistline? Who get stamina? Who? Dog is juve money. When you jumping now, let's go. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Show me. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist.
Pull up the chill. Hey, this thing is driving. Oh my God. Hey, Avi won't sign my lad.
One oh, I gonna wait till the one and only I can spit pass here. Y'all stop playing. Wah. This one walking, locking up, and this one pushing back. Okay, your best friend falling down, but you recording now. But why? Who get waistline? Who get stamina? Who? Dog is juve money. When you jumping now, let's go. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Show me. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Bend down, show me that waist. Bend down, show me that waist.
You had a lot of chat over WhatsApp. Now it's Juve morning. Boy, you better back that. Right now it's time for some traction. It's time for some action. I want the full mat. Don't bring me no fraction. It's waist to bumper, cheeks to lumbar. If you walk, you better lose my number. Don't want no next dance. I don't give you a chance. Should I stick to them and them in the gray sweatpants?
Pull up the tune. You found a way to mention that song that you.
I hear it.
Yo, listen. That is why I love the artist Rudy Live. My cousin Toya.
Yeah, cause you don't know how it gonna
sometimes.
come.
Huh?
You don't know how it gonna come.
Oh no. You are one of them ones. Hey, this is tough, man.
I gonna wait till the one and only I can spit pass here. Y'all stop playing. Wah. This one walking, locking up, and this one pushing back. Okay, your best friend falling down, but you recording now. But why? Who get
West Girl Sai.
who? Dog is juve money. When you jumping now, let's go. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Show me. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Show me that waist. Bend down, show me that waist. Bend down, show me that waist.
You had a lot of chat over WhatsApp. Now it's Juve morning. Boy, you better back that. Right now it's time for some traction. It's time for some action. I want the full mat. Don't bring me no fraction. It's waist to bumper, cheeks to lumbar.
yeah, that is a hit in 2025 for sure. And I mentioned the date because, I mean, you've had a hit in like the last 3 decades. No, not 3. 2. Every decade, you've got a hit.
By the grace of God.
Yeah. I'm tempted to say 3 decades. I feel like from my day one, your day one, you've had a hit out the gate. So
By the grace of God.
Yeah.
And the team. And just everybody who like give me ideas, my fans that'll motivate me and keep me pushing to keep putting this pen to paper because
Yeah.
I still learn.
no, you're right. And your pen game is tough, man. All right, so Rudy, what's the name of the event? It makes sense that you on this Booyang event.
Yeah, it's Booyah Meet Soca in Miami, and then you see me at the Juve, you see me shooting and popping up at certain places. We're gonna just start getting ready for this music video, and we'll probably be doing some shooting at Uber too. So, well.
Hey, there you go, man. I gotta say shout outs to Barry Hype one time for the one time same way. Hey, definitely, man, Rudy
Will you
Live.
be in Miami this year?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I leave tomorrow.
Oh, wait, me and you on the same flight. Well, not the same flight technically, but different places.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah, we linking up
we're
tomorrow.
linking up for sure. Izzy, I said
Alright.
it's
And yes,
Rudy.
the song will be out on Friday, so everybody could like digitally use it. But if you want to go on TikTok and you want to make your TikTok ladies, show me that way. So you know a challenge come in. But officially Friday, it will be out everywhere to everybody right now.
Nice.
So you have first release, radio release, of course, ViVid streaming.
You don't know. All right. Hey, listen, man, Rudy, I appreciate it. Well, let's try and get that song to #1 in our countdown as well.
That's right.
That's $100 every
Vote
week
it,
up
vote
to
it.
12
We need
weeks.
the video money. We need the weave money. we need,
The weave money is crazy.
we need the inches, baby. Let me stop. All right.
All right, Rudy Live, thank you. Hey, so give me a quick rundown of what you got coming up. Give me the dates.
What I got coming up is Miami first. We got a Booyah Meet Soca. I think it's on Saturday. And then I'm gonna be shooting. I'm gonna be at Juve. So if y'all see me, and you see the camera on you, show that waist.
Yeah.
Check this waist.
Get on what?
Then I'll be selling Good Things Skincare in Kmart on the 18th and 19th. So if you want that Good Things skin, get that healthy glow because your skin is the biggest organ on your body, I got you. I got the good organic ingredients handmade by your girl Rudy Live. And then, like I said, after that is like we got the Uber Soca Cruise. So I'm just getting ready for all of that.
Hey, I got some news for you on the timeline, on the thread.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're ready.
No, I'm just focused on you right now. I
Third
can't see.
says he has on gray sweatpants right now. That is what Third said.
I can't wait to see him. Tell him where. I think he's at an event I'm going to. Tell him where at that event.
All right, okay. I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much. Hey, it's good to see you, Rudy Live. Appreciate you.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, man. That is one of our Virgin Islands national treasures, Rudy Live. Thank you so much. Leontine approves. All right, and definitely, man, it is 9:35 in the morning, and we are going to turn our attentions to the classroom. Good morning. Tough act to follow.
Very.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. All right. So now this is our segment, the first Tuesday in every month.
Yes.
We are going to be talking about what is happening in the classrooms throughout the Virgin Islands. And who better than the AFT president? And
Yes.
it is a pleasure to have you here again today, Miss Leontine Jones.
Thank you.
Am I putting the emphasis on the right syllables?
Absolutely.
Leontine.
Yes.
All right, there you go. All right, now, prompt, on time, early even.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a rare thing, so I appreciate it. All right, now, okay, so since we've last spoken, has anything improved? Has anything gotten better?
No. I will say that I did hear that the Senate is floating around a bill to do something with the cell phones in the school, but I don't know that to be like factual. I have not talked to one of them, but I did hear that from a good source that
Okay.
they were trying to create something.
So they're trying to create legislation. So here's the thing about legislation and law. There's this thing called enforcement,
of course,
where if that doesn't exist, the laws make no sense.
I totally agree with you.
So how do we, if let's in the perfect world, let's say the legislation goes through, how do we, for lack of a better term, police that? How do we enforce that?
It has to start at the top, like top leadership from the governor on down, enforcing it. It can't just be, tell the teachers they can't do this or whatever. It has to be enforced top down and completely supported
Okay.
by the district as well as our politicians.
Okay. All right, but does that movement at least make you feel a little better?
If it's true, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I'm hoping it's true. I don't know.
All right, now
That's what I heard.
So we have all been impacted by WAPA power outages and rotations, to include St. Croix, which typically St. Croix is in good shape.
Yeah.
Over the past couple of days, they've been having their issues as well on St. Croix. How does that impact the classroom? And does it? Do these schools have generators?
No, the schools do not have generators, and the WAPA outages really hurt the students because they're not getting the proper instruction that they are supposed to be getting. When WAPA goes out, it's out for like 2 or 3 hours. It's hot. Sometimes, a few times they've had to send kids home. So, academic instruction is completely disrupted when we have these outages. You just can't conduct business. You can't do what you're supposed to do. And I don't know if anyone, and I'm sure you have, most of you all went to, most of the people on this island went to public school. These classrooms are like ovens. They are so hot, and it's a different type of heat.
Yeah. 100%.
A different type of heat.
It is hotter now than it
sitting
has
on the-
ever been.
Yeah, where you're getting winded just walking outside. It is super hot. So the WAPA outages do not help at all. At all.
Okay. So what would be the workaround? How do we, what do we do about that? And like everybody has to deal with WAPA,
I
but
know.
how will teachers and education to deal with it?
They need generators.
Okay.
Every school needs a generator. Every building within education needs a generator. Will that happen? Will they have funding for that? I don't know. But it would really help a lot if all schools, offices within education had generators.
All right.
Because classes are being disrupted so much, and the kids are just missing out on key instruction that they need. I hate to see it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's an expensive one.
It is, but it's worth it.
Oh,
you
for
know.
sure. Yeah.
If this is going to keep happening, we have to do something.
Now, I'm imagining with one of these FEMA allotments, there must be something budgeted for generators. Backup power in a destination, in a place geographically like this, that is always impacted by natural weather disasters.
Yeah.
Of course, failing power grid. There must be valid reason to spend some money on generators.
I mean, if you just look at what's happened over the past couple of months since school started, how many outages have we had? I mean, you can't even count them on 10 fingers and 10 toes.
All right.
We have power outages on a regular basis, and it happens a lot. And generators would definitely cure that ailment that we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, hail up to Easy Breezy Beautiful. Miss Febris checking in.
Hey.
She says she's listening.
Awesome.
All right. Now, how do you keep your union motivated?
Well, we have a huge event coming up on October 17th. That's our big membership engagement event. It's our 47th annual Teach Conference. It's for educators, everybody that works within education, educators, staff, support staff, as well as paraprofessionals. And we also invite parochial and private schools to participate because we're offering over 25 sessions of professional development this year.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's it. And the professional development is great. It's key because you get certification hours for the professional development, and you can get between 3 and 6 hours depending on what workshops you attend. We have a plenary session where we have speakers, which you are the master of ceremony.
Bell for that. All right.
So I'm looking forward to that. But it's really nice. It's going to be at Charlotte Amalie High School in the Ruth E. Thomas Auditorium on Friday, October 17th. And members come, and I like to have fun. So
Do you know? Okay, good. I like that.
I like for my members to have fun. Like everybody's always worrying about the classroom and the conditions of the classroom, and I want them to come in, and we're gonna pray before we go in there on the 17th that WAPA does not go out on us. So music. Great speakers. We do gifts. We try to provide food, like a light breakfast. This year is going to be a light lunch that you pick up. So we try to do all of that for our members. We like to give them gifts to just to show how much we appreciate them. So that's the one event that we have each year that really brings people together. And I think for the most part, our staff, our teachers, our paraprofessionals have a good time at these conferences. And that day is allotted to us every year through the VIDE. This year we're Friday, St. Croix is on Monday, and we rotate. Next year we'll be Monday, St. Croix will have it on a Friday.
Okay.
So that's what we do.
All right. Now, I was at an event yesterday, and a former teacher was expressing her frustration, and she's not even in the classroom no more. She was explaining why she went off into private business. She just became overly frustrated, couldn't sustain a living, wasn't worth the stress, left the classroom, clearly loved teaching, though. One of the things that she voiced was the expectation for teachers to parent, whereas they don't really want to parent, they want to teach. Explain that delicate divide.
Okay. So teachers are hired to teach. We are not hired to be the social worker, the parent, the referee. We're not hired to clean the rooms, but oftentimes we find ourselves doing just that. I would encourage parents to visit the schools that their children are attending, create a relationship, build a relationship with the teacher. A lot of times I get complaints from teachers that I've called this parent several times. They don't return my call or they block me.
You don't get blocked?
Blocked. Yeah, getting blocked. So, it's rough when you're trying to teach your class and you have children that are disruptive, rambunctious, and it would be nice if you could, call the parent and the parent.
Oh, you're important. Your phone is going to go off all the time.
I turned it off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
I did.
Jumbi?
Yes, I did. I turned it off. I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
So, it would be nice if parents could build relationships with their child's teacher just to make sure that they're getting what they need at school as well as at home, because the kids are only with us for like a certain amount of time during the day. They are with their parents most of the day. And they need instruction, they need consequences, and a lot of times that just doesn't happen. If you're a kid and you're allowed to curse at your parents at home, what do you think they're going to do when they get into the classroom with the teacher? Same thing. And then we have to figure out, okay, I got to send this kid to the office. The kid is sitting in the office for a day or so, and then they're right back in class. No consequences. And that's what I hear from a lot of my members. They're just frustrated. We've had incidents where kids have become violent, rude, and as a teacher, you can't do anything. You have to report them to the office, and hopefully the administration will take care of it. They have a policy that they follow when dealing with children that become violent. Not saying that all kids are like that at all, but these are some of the frustrations that I hear on a daily basis about students that they have to deal with. And for the most part, most of the kids are just fine, but you always have that one or two that will come in and disrupt your class for like 20, 30 minutes, taking away valuable instruction time for the others. And teachers should not have to deal with that.
So this is one
all.
of the things that that was mentioned yesterday. This was not a teacher's event, by the way.
Yeah.
How dangerous the profession has become.
Oh yeah. And we're doing good in the Virgin Islands. You should hear some of the stories stateside. My friends who are in the classroom, kids curse, they threaten instructors. The parents don't show up. The parents come up to fight the teachers. I mean, I've heard horror stories.
All right.
So I would hope and pray that it does not get that severe here, but we do have those instances where kids are just off the chain.
All right. Now, we are headed into the AI generation.
Yeah.
How do we, sometimes talking about some of your core issues feels uncomfortable even bringing up these issues, because if you can't fix that, can we really have an expectation that we can do and achieve AI? Do we even have like the internet infrastructure in the classrooms to support any of these concepts?
So let's go back to the Wi-Fi outages. Always disruptions with internet and Wi-Fi. We have a couple of schools that have no access to Wi-Fi right now.
At all? Which
Right now,
schools? Could you name those schools?
Gomez for sure, and I think Muller.
All right.
Yeah, they do not have.
You make note of that. Gomez and Muller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're working on trying to get the internet going again, because, you know, that's the world that we live in now. Yeah. And they want us to do 21st century, adapt, you know, to this technology. The problem that I have with AI, though, I was reading an article in the paper the other day. The governor hosted or attended some sort of workforce conference. And
he hosted a workforce summit.
Okay, yeah, the workforce summit. And he put out this article about the schools need to jump on this AI because it's going to transform the way we teach. And the three people that he quoted or had in the interview, I don't think they had anything to do with education. And I'm not opposed to change, but why is everyone like, oh, we got to do AI, we got to do AI? What explain to me how AI is going to help students in the classroom?
Yeah, I don't.
And I have not gotten a straight answer from anyone that's pushing it. What I see is a propaganda machine trying to get everyone to buy into AI so they can make money. Mark Zuckerberg and the other guy, I forget his name. They're trying to make money. It's like, this is what we're doing. We're selling AI. We're calling it magic, and people are going to jump on it. I'm from the labor movement. Anything that's going to take jobs away from human beings, I am diametrically opposed to it. I understand that there are some things that you will be able to do with AI, but right now, all I see is AI writing papers for kids, writing letters for adults, and I'm like...
Like, I overheard a student the other day who was like, you remember back in the day you used to say things like, what am I going to do with trigonometry? Mm-hmm. Like, they were like, what do I need? It was like this core subject. English may be extreme, but it was something like comparable to that, where he is like, why do I need that? I have AI. And I'm like, what?
Turning everybody into bots. It's the same thing with social media. Social media, you had to get on the social media, MySpace, and then social media. And social media is one of the worst things to ever happen to society.
Well, but we can't moonwalk out of that.
No,
we're already there.
We cannot, but here we are, once again, getting ready to like eat up this AI thing without just sitting back and like, let's take a look at it. Like, is it really going to be beneficial to us? Yeah. Do we really need this in the classroom right now?
Even if you have AI, right? Let's say worst case, best case scenario, whichever side of the pendulum you land on. You still need a human being in that classroom. Even if you have an AI bot teaching everybody, I just can't. It's not conducive to a classroom, I don't think, where you have 15, 20, 25 kids for this thing to teach to. Just doesn't apply to me. I don't see how that could work. But if we are willing to invest in these things, I feel like the teachers probably feel like, yeah, but we need y'all to invest in us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this happens a lot, whereas, the department will send people off to these junkets to look at these different platforms that could possibly be used in the classroom. And my question is, how do you know it's going to work? Like, do you have any empirical evidence that this is going to help us in the Virgin Islands?
Maybe they want us to be a pilot program to see if it works.
I would love that. Let's do a pilot instead of implementing things like, okay, now you have to do this. And they ram everything down the teacher's throat and expect them to know how to do it immediately.
Right.
All right. And then they backpedal with the little training or whatever. But it's going to take a lot. I'm like watching this AI thing, and it is just like bizarre because everybody's like, oh, you got to get AI. And it's been being pushed by billionaires.
Well, of course.
It's being pushed by and our willingness to give our information, our personal information to these people. And
so you feel like that is something that's happening now?
Absolutely.
Within the education department? Not.
Oh, no. I was just going on the article that I read where the governor was saying we have to jump on this. And as a leader, I think we should use our words wisely before we decide that we're going to push something that we really don't know a whole lot about.
Okay.
Like, give it to me in doses, like explain some things to me. I don't know anything about AI other than, like I said, people use it to write letters. They use it to write papers,
right,
things like that. So, but our willingness to give our information to these people, whereas they use it to make themselves rich. Facebook would not exist without people posting all of their information on. They have algorithms that cater to you to keep you scrolling and doom scrolling, as my son calls it. But this AI thing, like, we should have learned from what happened with social media, not to jump into.
All right, not to get on the deeper side of this pool that we can't swim in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm up for learning, trying to figure things out, but I do not want to jump in feet first because this is possibly something that's going to be detrimental to humankind.
So let me ask you this: this was brought to as something that we want to implement in education already. That has been proposed.
No, the article, the governor was just a big advocate for schools looking into
he did mention
adopting AI in the classroom.
But did he say to use how?
No.
Oh.
No, it was just like, this is the wave of the future. We have to go this route. And I'm like, well, why? Can you explain to me why? Even the people that were interviewed, they couldn't explain. They just said, oh, it's going to be creative. The classroom is going to change. We have to start thinking outside the box. They were like very vague terms as far as AI is concerned. And people listen to our leaders. And they're like, well, maybe we should do that. But I'm saying, let's step back and let's look at what's really going on.
Okay. AZI says critical thinking skills are important too. The way folks are starting to rely on AI is scary. West Gill agrees, but says it's all about how you use it, which I feel like is...
Well, as an adult, okay, maybe you have those critical thinking skills and how you could use AI.
Yeah, but you got to develop that.
But absolutely.
Right.
But as a child,
right,
do we really want to...
If you start to rely on that in the classroom in the elementary and junior high levels, that older version of that individual is not going to be able to accomplish critical thinking. They just know how to use what and Google becomes.
And let me tell you, I look at, because I've had people send me things that were like detailed and thorough, like ChatGPT.
And then you call them in for an interview.
And they don't remember it. No. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, this sounds like a chatbot. It sounds like a robot.
Right.
Like if you have some discernment, you could look at somebody's document and say, I know you didn't write this.
Right. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So who are you fooling? And why would you want to do that anyway? I mean, I guess you could look at it for ideas, but why would you want to use a robot's words for anything?
I feel it becomes less advantageous when everybody starts to use it, which is what is happening.
And
now.
I have friends that absolutely love ChatGPT.
Oh, me too.
They love it. And I'm looking at the things that they're doing. I'm like, this is awful. Yeah. This is awful.
All right. So now back to like some infrastructure things and things that we can do as a community. Mm-hmm. For example, AZI is a very intelligent guy at Georgia Tech, works at Georgia Tech, has expressed some concern. How do our individuals who are in the States, who may want to help, how can we help? Like, how can we make things better and bridge the gap where maybe the government isn't able to?
Well, I recently read an article on Wes Moore. I think he's the governor of Maryland. And he put in a contingency plan when the federal government started firing people and shut down, because a lot of people that live in Maryland work for the federal government. And he brought in wealthy people to help supplement the income for a lot of people that are out of work right now. He put that in place to make sure that they would not go under during these hard times. And I thought it was genius on his part to have a plan. Do we have a plan? I don't know. But this man has literally helped thousands of people in his state that are dealing with the shutdown, because people don't get paid during the shutdown.
Right.
And then a lot of people have gotten laid off. He's had summits to hire new people, hire people that have been laid off, as well as bring in the wealthy to have them help supplement some of the income for the citizens of Maryland. So we need a plan.
Okay, so you feel like there is no contingency plan in place here? Because I think it's safe to say we know that at least during this administration, every annual allotment towards education is going to be decreased.
Oh yeah. I fear what our public school budget is going to look like next year, because federal funding has been cut. It's going to be cut more. I really, I'm like concerned. Like, what do we do? And I don't know. Maybe they have a plan. They just haven't put it out yet. But we need one. Nobody's coming to save us. We need to make sure that the people that live here, that work every day, that they get paid, that everybody's doing their job. Okay.
Now, at this event yesterday, where we realized that there's the financial shortfall of salaries, ideas were tossed around about incentivizing teachers. So one of the things that we do at ViVid Streaming is we give away you're going to like this. You already know what's happening, but more is happening, right? So every year, this is going to be the 6th year that we send a teacher or a student or a combination of both to Orlando, to Disney World, or Universal Studios.
Yes.
Right? Now, that's just one big prize. That's the end of the school year. It is cool, but it's also cool that in this process, you have to call in. You got to shout out your favorite school. You got to shout out your favorite teacher. And that's the only way to qualify to win. So I got some friends with planes. So Seabourn Airlines is willing to jump on board so we could do a more frequent inter-island prize for teachers. Fly the Whale as well. Interested in a more frequent prize to send teachers to Puerto Rico. So you're going to be winning more often. We're just trying to get you guys in a better place. That teacher yesterday talked about not being able to afford to buy their own supplies because it's become customary and normal that if you want your classroom to have supplies, you got to get it yourself. That's why the Tim Duncan Foundation donated, it's a big number. I don't want to say the number. It's not like we're showing off. But a lot of money in gift cards to Office Max because we realize that teachers are spending their own money in the classroom. So while it may feel like, you know what, man, we're underappreciated, there are some people that really appreciate what you guys are doing. And here at ViVid Streaming, in addition to a very major announcement we have at the start of November, we are going to continue to do our part to encourage teachers because we appreciate our teachers. We appreciate you for doing this every Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month. And I encourage others to follow that lead. Not to, like I said, I don't mean to pick on you, Azzy, but AZI is successful but not in an uber crazy way. But there are people who are successful from home who got that public school education that we need to figure out a component that where we could get people from the way to help us help our teachers at home.
I agree. I'm almost certain there's some very wealthy people on this island dealing with EDC companies. Tap those people for their resources to help with our schools, especially during this time, and also help with the hospital. Hey, we got people here getting like some serious tax breaks. Help us out. Seems like it would just take a conversation, but I don't know. Before you move on, I do want to give a shout out to the teachers and the paras and the staff at BCB. They are a wonderful group of people, as well as the principal, Principal Corbett. They have issues in their school with heat, and at least, for the past month or so, they've been moving their kids from the classroom to the gym or to the cafeteria where it's cool because it gets too hot in the classroom, and is totally disrupting their instructional time. And they're just feeling it right now. They had like an informational picket yesterday just to let people know what they're going through, and reaching out for help. I did talk to the commissioner yesterday, and she is trying to get everything done, whereas all the AC units are working over there. But I really want to give them a big shout out because they stepped up, and they told me that they were tired, that it's hot. Their rooms are full of mold, and they want something done about it. So
they took a proactive approach. And
they did.
Helped themselves.
They did. And there was no school disruption or anything like that. They did it before school, dedicated to get out there at 6:30 in the morning and then go to class after you stand outside for a while, protesting or just letting people know, not protesting, but an informational picket, just letting.
But not in a way
know.
to disrupt the school day.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They did.
I respect that because I mean you had to come work extra early to do this.
They are
to
like
then have class sessions. That's crazy.
Exactly. They're like warriors. They show up at 6. And then they go into the classroom after they finish with their informational picket and keep it moving.
Yeah, I think sometimes, like from a distance, people look at these work stoppages like people just don't want to work, and that's not it.
That's not the case.
We want things to be resolved.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you think about it. If you were sitting in here right now and it was 90 degrees, how would you feel?
Well, Sonica wouldn't be here.
What would you be doing? Exactly. So. I mean, you don't want that for yourself. You shouldn't want it for anybody else. All right.
Now, Mike Johnson is on the way. He has a show on ViVid Streaming called Food for Thought. These are the kind of things that he tackles all the time. Mike actually lives in Georgia, so he has a different perspective in terms of the school system. He has school-aged children. And he's one of those people who's from home, but living in the States, that wants to figure out how do we make home better. So that's why these conversations matter. Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
What's happening? How you doing?
I'm good. MJ, what's the word?
Actually, nothing. I was listening. And she's right. They need to do something about putting a generator in their schools, man.
Yeah.
They need to do that, and I think it needs to happen kind of quickly. Don't get me started on that. Right. They should do the generators instead of worrying about how much money they gonna make. But I'm not gonna say anything about anyway. And I'm also a guy who's because I was listening. I actually do believe in AI. I understand the hesitancy in it, and yes, I don't believe giving your thoughts and everything else to these false gods are what you need to do. And she is partially right. The Sam Altmans of the world and everybody else are essentially making quite a bit of money. However, I will say this, though. I don't want to say that there's such a thing as a necessary evil because that's still choosing evil, right? But this is technology, and this is the way that we're moving. So understanding how it works and understanding that you don't have to necessarily work off of the Chat GPTs or the Claudes or the Perplexities, and understanding the benefits. I mean, I'm a small business owner, and AI has helped me immensely. It gives me an edge. However, it doesn't give me an edge where I just put all my eggs in one basket and trust it. And I build my own. A lot of people don't know that you could do that. Everybody just goes to the Chat GPTs and everything else. You build your own, you keep it private, you learn about it, and you teach it, and you give it guardrails, if you would. So there is, so to what she was saying, I agree with some of it, and some of it I feel like you could just revisit it and understand it a little bit better, and maybe you might have a change of heart around it, because I feel like our kids are going to be in this world, and giving them the opportunity to understand it, not rely on it, and be that human in between that can control it is what we need.
All right. No, so one of the things that you said in that take is that it needs guardrails. And I feel like that is where the teacher in the classroom wants to be involved in implementing this. It seems like it's being mentioned with no discussions towards teachers. So if we could come to the table, it is necessary. Like this guy, as it turns out, is a genius. So what he does with what he does with AI and GPT, not Chat GPT, what he does with AI is amazing. And I think, like Westgirl was saying, like, but there must be a medium, and we must have an appreciation for that adult in the classroom. And we have to involve your thoughts when we're making these decisions. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is what I love about this platform.
So I'm not opposed to AI, like never use it or anything like that. What I was saying was, let's take a step back and take our time and not rush to do something that may be harmful to humankind and may be harmful to our children. Let's just take a step back and look at it and actually learn it before we start pushing it on everyone.
Right, but I mean, as an instructor,
yes,
you should have more knowledge of what you're teaching than the students. So there must be a time where we educate the teachers before we implement this to the classroom. We all shouldn't learn this at the same time.
Thank you. And that should happen before we start making statements about we need to adopt this.
Yeah.
First, who's going to train, who's going to fund, who's going to train the teachers to deal with this?
All right.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, and these leaders, politicians, call them what you want. I mean, they generally jump the gun for several reasons. I mean, a lot of it are interests, obviously. So I agree with you. I mean, a lot of them that say, we need to get on this, half of them can't even tell you what AI is. You know what I mean? Where does it come from? What does it do? What is it a series of? So, I definitely would agree with that. But, and I agree with you that we should take a step back, but we have to be careful on how we take a step back, meaning like you don't want to wait too long, because this is a very fast-paced moving system that we live in, talking about the world, not AI. So making sure that we make calculated decisions is what I think is necessary. And I don't think it necessarily takes that long. You can tell pretty quickly. I mean, I agree with you. Anything that takes away a human job is not good. But you got to think to yourself, I'm a Virgin Islander, right? A St. Croix Virgin. I got a small business. I'm trying to keep up. So wouldn't it be in my best interest, and wouldn't my people want me to actually escalate and move just as fast as the larger corporations? And you have systems like this that allows me to do that, especially when I'm limited financially by who and what I can hire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But Mike, do you feel like AI should be in classrooms? And is AI in classrooms in the States?
I think, no, it's not, right? So is it in the classrooms? No. To the kids? No, right? Should it be a class? Like
a class.
And STEM, like in that STEM, STEAM, call it what you want, classes? Yes. I think the kids need to understand it before they're exposed to it outside of the classroom, which then teaches them to do X. Write papers that they aren't qualified to write, or do homework that they're not qualified to write. Should it be a class, and should it be a curriculum around? I mean, we develop a curriculum around AI? Absolutely. I mean, you have tons of computer engineers that are going to come out of, YASET graduating class.
Right. But
so I think it should be, or an elective, call it what you want, but I think it should be introduced.
That makes sense. But I feel like from an AFT standpoint, I feel like it's not in your classrooms in the States. We can't be the first to have it in our classrooms.
I'm not saying we should be either.
Oh, all right then.
Correct.
So that I feel like is part of the sentiment. Like, okay, this is a very odd thing to compare this to. Mm-hmm. Forgive me, everyone. Mm-hmm. but we can't be like absolutely last on the legalization of marijuana and jump the gun on AI in the classrooms. That's just what I'm,
Well, the bottom line is that AI.
That was horrible analogy, bro.
Wait, just skip over that. The bottom
Where's
line,
your mind at this morning, right?
And I don't partake, but I'm just saying, every other
Sonicas
car
look at you
that
like,
passes me, they are participating in illegal activity. Because I am smelling marijuana everywhere. All right? Okay. So, yes.
The bottom line is that AI is being pushed heavily down our throats, and the people that are going to make the money, Mark Zuckerberg, Sam Altman, the article that they put out in the New York Times a couple of days ago, they referred to Altman calling AI magic number 2, and then, just wait until you see magic number 3 and magic number 4. It's just them selling their product. And I really don't think we should be not concerned, but we should be talking about implementing this thing in our class right now when most people don't even know what it is or how to use it. Like Mike seems like he's on top of everything.
No, Mike
but
is
he's like
very much on top of this.
1 in a million. Most people don't know. They don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this. Like, there was an interview I saw recently where Sam Altman was with it was like the vice president of the Fed, because they started talking about how they're going to start doing chat cheap. Are you laughing at what I'm saying?
No, I'm laughing at the comments on the threads after I said what I said.
I'm still thinking about it. But anyway, Sam Altman was being interviewed by the Fed, and what should make us crazy, to her point, is they actually asked him, what scares you about AI? And he actually said the ability for it to regenerate and correct itself. Right? So if the guy who was part of creating it is saying that, yes, should we be fearful? Absolutely. Right? And so I can explain it to everybody, because everybody thinks that they're winning right now. You pay $20 for ChatGPT and it gives you the world. Well, here's the stupidest thing that you could think. Do you think that they're going to give you the world for $20?
And get nothing from you?
Right. So what you're doing, and it's not just $20 you're doing. You are training that thing.
Absolutely.
Right? Every time you put in a thought, it is learning from you.
Absolutely.
Right? That is the thing so you have to be very careful on what you ask. Like, anytime I ask ChatGPT anything, it's very basic stuff. Like, what can I take for a cold? Only because it'll answer me more directly than Google will, right? It's the same thing. But I'm not going to go in there and give it an idea. I'm not going to go in there and give it access to my Gmail. I'm not going to do that type of stuff, right? But you're like, so how do I get around this AI thing? Do your research. You essentially can create your own that lives on your computer, right? Like right here, that you teach it and it stays with you, right? Like mine is called Alfred, right? Because I'm a Batman fan, right? So Alfred does any and everything I say. But if you ask it anything outside of what I've taught it, it doesn't know. Right? And what it knows is, like, I'll give you an example. I can't afford another engineer to take care of all my servers. So I had to teach it how to take care of my servers, how to make sure it's healthy, how to let me know if it's not healthy. And then I come in and tell it what to do. So, to the point, there's two sides. And the side of the corporation, yes, I call them false gods, because what we're basically doing is we're putting all our eggs in that basket. So I'm just gonna.
In actuality, he's kind of letting it. He is Batman, but
Bruce Wayne.
Oh, okay, all right.
By the way, check the shirt. Check the shirt.
I know the timing is perfect.
The Adam West Batman.
Hey, so MJ. On a serious note, right? After our first conversation with AFT President Leontine Jones, I got some friends to jump on board to offer something specifically dedicated to teachers. All right. When you got a next big concert that you're working out, let us give something specifically to the teachers. Can we do that?
Yeah, as soon as I get a concert's coming up, everybody's like working on albums right now.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah.
All right, now I know that might sound vague, but he works on huge concerts. All right, hey, MJ, thank you. I'm gonna get out your way. We got into an AI discussion, but technically it was in his time. It's his show. So a funny thing happened when you came in this morning. You told me that your daughter said, what did she say?
You bought art from her a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And you pulled it out, and I sent it to her, and she said she did do that.
All right, so I was like, was it this? And you were like, nah. And then I said, because I don't just buy things and put them away. I actually put them up. And then I said, was it this?
It was that one.
And it was this one. All right. So definitely, man. I didn't know your daughter from anywhere. I just saw her work. She did this in high school, right?
She did. She did
and
it
I said,
in high school.
This dude could kind of look at me like this sandwich says I'm hungry. I want success. So I bought it. But definitely, man, that's in my living room. So tell her like it's prominently placed.
I will.
I will. Well, hey, man, listen, I had a whole lot of fun, but I got to run. I feel like, was she on an interview with Adiatli? No. That's where I bought the fruits. I met her with Willem someplace. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. Don't forget, man, Hookie Miami this Thursday at Duffy's Sports Bar, hosted by K-Love. Can't wait. It's going to be great. It's a pool party. These brothers from the Virgin Islands has one of the biggest Caribbean events in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. So successful, they've taken it on the road, and one of those stops is Miami. Big respect to the VI Massive that puts that together. Todd, Kevin, Jason, big respect to y'all. Bush Cook, the 13th to the 19th at Seja Farms. I'm hosting that. Your event is October 17th?
October 17th.
At what time?
It starts at 8, ends at 3, but 7:30 people are stopping to get food. We have food for people.
Okay, and I'll be there.
Yes, you will.
All right. One Communication on Brava. It starts with one. The Virgin Islands National Guard, ready to serve. Neighborhood pharmacy, changing healthcare in the Virgin Islands one patient at a time. G Bustles Fitness Center, to a new, healthier you. Glass 2000. NPR has got a tiny desk. We got a big glass desk, courtesy of Glass 2000. Bacchanal in Blanc, November 9th. Mm-hmm. I feel like we should just I should have a dedicated giveaway to Bacchanal in Blanc.
That'd be very nice.
Courtesy of ViVid Streaming, and of course,
I love it.
The guys at Muse. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good idea? All right, okay.
Like a great idea.
Let's do that. Martha's Deli, the Caribbean breakfast on a Cruzan breakfast on a Saturday is amazing. Salty Locks Payment Processing, they provide our song of the week. Buddha Sushi, they got an award-winning chef who has actually won awards. Waste Management Authority, keep the place clean, damn it. That's my slogan, not theirs. Seaborne Airlines, that's how I got back here today to talk to you. Not just travel, a VI experience, and Fly the Whale, conveniently getting you to Puerto Rico. All right, so definitely, man, big respect to my friends over there at Fly the Whale. Gotta let you know that there is a huge bike show that is coming up. It is going down on November 8th. The bicycle show is brought to you courtesy of Sportorama, and it is going to be same place where Bacchanal and Blanc is going to be, in the parking lot over there at G Muscles Fitness Center, November 8th. This is I think, let me ask my version of Chat GPT. Hey Mike, you're smarter than me. This would be an oxymoron, right? It says walk with your bicycle. Would that be an oxymoron? You're an English teacher, right? You're retired?
No.
What would I call that? Walk with your bicycle. What would we call that?
Well, that's yeah.
That's an oxymoron, isn't it?
It's a new thing though. Like everybody's doing it. What are you telling me?
Walk with my bicycle? How about ride my bicycle?
Totally. Like,
shouldn't I ride my bicycle?
No, you walk with it, man.
Sonic.
Sex trip.
Sonic, save me.
You walk and then you get on it and you ride.
Maybe everyone can't write it.
Man,
here's another question. Hold on, before we go, here's another question since it's oxymoron. You about to ring the horn? You about to?
No.
Here's another question that totally messed me up the other day. Because like you were saying, like walk with your bicycle sounds weird. Somebody told me the other day, the word longevity, right?
Huh?
Isn't that saying the G twice?
Yeah. Longevity.
Like, does that make sense?
Longevity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why are you saying the G twice? There's only one G.
Interesting.
Okay.
Longevity.
All right.
Guarantee you ChatGPT can't answer that.
Hey. This is the part why I don't hang out with smart people all the time. Y'all make me think too much. This is the deep end of the pool. I can't swim. Hey, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you. I still maintain you should ride your bicycle to G Muscles on November 8th. I just, this makes sense to me.